guys, how are you doing? Today we're gonna have a very super fun project, and first of all I would like to encourage those who have the homegrown of butterfly pea to keep it and preserve it very carefully. Today I'm gonna show you the tips and a little bit of fun project that we're gonna do today is bake from the butterfly pea powder. Alright, so we will start from preserving this butterfly pea. I'm sure there's a lot of houses that they are growing this and they are tired keeping it because sometimes when you're keeping it, the color not so fresh and nice. Today I tried to tell you how we're gonna preserve it for a very long time with the very beautiful colors, and most of the nutrition is still remain. From the first stage here, when you're collecting these flowers, okay, you need to dry it under the hot sun first. When you dry it under the hot sun from this stage that is a newly collected, okay, there is two types here, you know. One is just the single petals, and then another one is the few layers. So it's two types, all right, but both works the same. From the fresh look like this, when you dry it under the hot sun, this is you can take it out to the hot sun for about 2 hours to 3 hours. It's gonna turn to this stage. What's gonna happen is that when it comes to this stage, I would like to ask you to turn it. You have to overturn it. Be patient with it, and then you overturn the whole thing. So this is what gonna happen when you overturn it. Okay, so after you overturn this, all of this done, you take it out again under the hot sun for 1 full day. So after the 1 full day, it's gonna be shrink to much more smaller, and from that stage you just keep it like that in this container for another 2 more days, but this time around keep it under the shade to the very good air circulation place, and maybe something to cover it also. It will be more hygienic. So from there, when you're done with this, you will have the look is something like this. As you can see here, maybe you're wondering sometimes from your own keeping or even when you buy from the market, why this part is turned a little bit brownish and this doesn't look very fresh and nice. And then when you are making drinks or use it as the natural coloring, you find that the color is not that dark or not that fresh. Okay, I would like to tell you that it's the way of preservation. So after you dry it under the hot sun for 1 full day, you keep it inside the good air circulation place and under the shade for 2 more days. When you're keeping this, the stem here will be very green still, and the flower color is getting very dark. You can choose to keep it like this in the container and preserve it in the chiller right away for your next use. But if you make it more effective, you might need to blend it to the powder form. This type of powder form is very easy to use, and for those that is home bakery shop, or even the coffee shop or cafe that they shortage of the stuff, this is easy to use because you don't need to use it this stage to boil. You have to boil until it's cooked and then leave it to cool down, whereby it's gonna take some time. Then only you filter and use for your cold drink sometimes. So this is gonna be a problem. But with this, when you use, you only have to use a very small quantity. In one bottle like this is about 60 grams. And what happened that from this stage, it will dry from 1 kg. It will dry up until this stage is only shrink down to about 100 grams. So this 60 grams is about 600 grams from the fresh flower like this. Okay, so that is you can use a very little quantity like this. What happened is that when you put it into this is not even boiled water, it's just a lukewarm water. You have it stir well, and then you can see that the color is changing right away. So this is a very thick and very rich color. So what you need to do is that you have to stir well to make all this is sink down and then mix with the water very well. That's all you need to do. However, if you want to change a little bit of the color, just add on the lemon juice in, and then it will turn a little bit of the purplish color. So this way that you're preserving it, this form, it will be easier for you to use, number 1. And number 2 is that the color is good because of the way you preserve and you're collecting your flower is the right way. It's not only the color that is good and nice and strong, but it's also the nutrient is also still there. So if you are overheated, and then nutrient might be lost with the heat. So this is the best way to reserve your butterfly pea. After you leave it for a few minutes, this one, all you need to do before you use, you just take the portion that you might need to use it and use a filter to fill it up. That's all. So allow me to add a little bit of lemon juice to this. Okay guys, this is after I already dropped in a little of the lemon juice, so it turned to be a little bit purplish, suit our candles. And the purple and green color is just a great combination. So what I'm gonna do is that when you want to use this mixture, you just use the filter to fill it. You can imagine this one is making drinks, making tea. As simple as that. Okay guys, just now I show you that we want to mix a little bit with the lemon juice inside to make the tone to be purplish color, a little bit drama look, a little bit a dreamy look here. And I just mixed in a very small quantity with the almost full glass of water. It turned out to be a little bit lighter color like this. This is gonna be interesting centerpiece that is so easy to DIY, and it's another way to make use of your garden butterfly pea. And what happened is that if you have friends coming over for having dinner with you at your own garden, you might need to set up something that is so easy like this. I will recommend you to use a different shape of the container. And purplish like this is great combination with green color. So all this is all from my own garden. This is all from my own garden. Okay, we have moss, and then we have the same color with the butterfly pea. We're using the purplish candle, whereby it gives very nice fragrance. And also this is the green berry, very high magnesium. And this is a Japanese leaf. If you don't have all this, it's fine. Whatever leaves that you have in your garden, it will be good as well. So as you can see here, if you set up this one and then can add on a little bit more candle here and there, long table, round table, centerpiece is all looking great. So the next step that I will do before we finishing this one up, I would like to ask you to get the plastic sheet. It doesn't matter whether how it look like or the shape it look like. So what we can do is that we can add a little bit of the icy look inside, a little bit. And at night, in the evening, when with the lighting on and with the candle, this is gonna look so good. That's it, very simple step. You have yourself icy looking for your floating candles. Okay, you might need to press it down a little bit. How does this look? Yeah, I hope you like it today project. And because we are doing this in the middle of the day, so guys, you won't be able to see this candle and how it works. But I'm just telling you that if you do have good table setup, sometimes it really able to cheer you up even with your family also as well. Just with the family having a very nice candle dinner outside at the garden with the guests is coming in, or even this one you can put as a floating candle. The floating candle is available everywhere, so you can put a few here and then you on it, and then at night with this house set up, it's so romantic and it's so appetizing. Fun project and a little bit of the garden tips that we are doing, some even very good for commission and also the home grow as well. We will keep on sharing the good video like this with you. Every Tuesday 1 o'clock will be upload. And for this guy, you can even search it at the MyOrgaFresh in Shopee and Lazada. So don't miss it. Thank you for today. I hope you enjoy and see you again next week. Bye.